Hello, my friends. Welcome back to American Lingo Academy. I'm Fiona, and today we're going to learn another 10 common English phrasal verbs that native speakers use all the time. These phrasal verbs are very useful, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what they mean and how to use them naturally in your own conversations. Number 1, bottle up. When you bottle up something, it means you keep your feelings inside and don't express them. You hold them in like putting something in a bottle and closing it tight. This is very common when people feel sad, angry, or worried, but they don't want to talk about it. For example, imagine your friend seems really stressed about work but won't talk about what's wrong. You might say, "Don't bottle up your feelings. It's better to talk about what's bothering you." Here's another one. If someone asks why you look upset and you say you're fine when you're really not, your friend might say, "I can tell you're bottling up your emotions. You know you can talk to me, right?" Number 2, bottom out. This phrasal verb means to reach the lowest point, like when something bad can't get any worse. We often use this when talking about prices, situations, or feelings that have gotten really bad but are starting to get better. For example, let's say your friend lost their job and was very depressed for months. But now they're starting to feel better and looking for new opportunities. You could say, "I think your sadness has finally bottomed out. You seem much more positive now." You might hear something like, "The housing market bottomed out last year, but now prices are starting to go up again." Number 3, bounce into. This means to meet someone by chance or to enter a place with energy and enthusiasm. It's like when you're walking somewhere and suddenly you see someone you know, or when you go into a room feeling happy and excited. For example, imagine you're walking to the coffee shop and you suddenly see your old classmate. You could tell your friend later, "I bounced into Sarah at the coffee shop today. What a nice surprise." People often say, "He bounced into the meeting with so much energy. Everyone could tell he was excited about his new project." Number 4, bounce back. This is a really useful one. It means to recover quickly from something difficult, like a problem, an illness, or bad news. Think of a ball that hits the ground and jumps back up. That's what people do when they bounce back. For example, let's say your friend got sick with the flu but recovered really fast. You might say, "Wow, you bounced back from that flu so quickly. You must have a strong immune system." Here's another one. If someone loses their job but finds a new one right away, you could say, "I'm impressed how fast she bounced back after losing her job. She's already working somewhere better." Number 5, bounce off. This phrasal verb means to discuss an idea with someone to get their opinion, or it can mean that something doesn't affect someone at all. It's like throwing a ball at a wall and watching it come back to you. For example, imagine you have an idea for a new business but you're not sure if it's good. You might say to your friend, "Can I bounce this idea off you? I want to know what you think." You might hear something like, "I tried to make him feel bad with my criticism, but it just bounced off him. He didn't seem to care at all." Before we continue with the next 5 phrasal verbs, I want to ask you a quick favor. If you're enjoying this lesson and finding these explanations helpful, Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more content like this for you. We have new lessons every single day, so you'll always have fresh material to practice with. Number 6, bowl out. In cricket, this means to get a player out, but in everyday conversation, it means to surprise someone so much that they're shocked or amazed. It's like knocking someone over with surprising news or information. For example, let's say your friend tells you they just won the lottery. You might say, "That news just bowled me out. I never expected something like that to happen." People often say, "When she told us she was moving to Japan next month, it completely bowled us out. We had no idea she was planning that." Number 7, bowl over. This is similar to bowl out, but it specifically means to impress someone greatly or to knock someone down physically. When someone is bowled over, they're either amazed by something good or they've been pushed down by accident. For example, imagine your friend meets a famous actor and can't stop talking about how nice they were. You might say, "I can tell that meeting really bowled you over. You haven't stopped smiling since you got back." Here's another one. The strong wind bowled him over when he stepped outside. He wasn't expecting it to be so powerful. Number 8, box in. This means to trap someone or something so they can't move freely. Imagine putting something in a box where it can't get out. We use this when someone feels stuck in a situation or when something is physically surrounded. For example, let's say you're trying to leave a parking lot but there are cars all around your car. You might say, "I'm completely boxed in. I can't move my car until someone else moves theirs." You might hear something like, "I feel boxed in by all these rules at work. I can't be creative anymore." Number 9, box up. This simply means to put things in boxes, usually when you're moving or storing items. It's very practical, and you'll hear this a lot when people are organizing their homes or offices. For example, imagine your friend is moving to a new apartment and they're packing their belongings. They might say, "I need to box up all my books this weekend. I have way more than I thought." People often say, "We decided to box up our winter clothes since spring is here. We need more space in our closet." Number 10, brace up. This means to prepare yourself mentally or physically for something difficult or challenging. It's like making yourself strong and ready for whatever is coming. You can brace up for bad news, cold weather, or a tough situation. For example, let's say there's going to be a big storm tonight and your friend is worried about losing power. You might say, "We should brace up for a long night without electricity. Let's get some candles ready." Here's another one. The doctor told him to brace up for some difficult news about his test results. It wasn't going to be easy to hear. And there you have it, my friends. 10 more useful phrasal verbs that will help you sound more natural when you speak English. Remember, the best way to learn these is to practice using them in your own conversations. Try to use 1 or 2 of them this week and see how it feels. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson. If this video helped you learn something new, please give it a like and share it with other English learners who might find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss our daily lessons. I'll see you tomorrow with another exciting topic. Keep practicing and remember, you're doing great. Bye for now.